Okay, so today I want to talk about my pocket-sized vlogging setup. Let's get it. Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. My name is Desmond, and I make videos for creators that want to take better photos and shoot better videos. Now, today, I want to talk about my compact, pocket-sized vlogging setup. I recently did a video on my FX3 vlogging setup with a larger tripod, full audio, but I'm trying to vlog a lot more for this channel and create more content for you guys. So I have a more compact setup that I bring with me more often, especially when the FX3 is just too big to carry around. And also I'm still kind of getting used to holding up a giant vlogging setup in public. First, let's just start with the camera, right? This is the centerpiece here. This is my Sony ZV-1. I have a review on this up on my channel. You guys can check that out. I absolutely love this camera for its size and the capabilities that you get out of it. First, there are a few things about this camera that make it incredible for vlogging and just video creating in general. Flippy screen. The flipping articulating screen is, again, one of my favorite features about my FX3, and it had to be a feature on my smaller vlogging rig. So this is incredibly useful. Obviously, when we're vlogging, we're in front of the camera. Solo creator, I've got kids, I've got things, other stuff to carry around, and having the screen is useful. And then the audio is pretty good, but what you'll notice here is it comes with this little wind muff, which goes on top of the microphone. This microphone was built specifically for vlog style audio capture, so it is designed pretty well, and more often than not, I find myself not needing external audio. Worst case scenario, I'd usually bring like a Rode Wireless Go 2 for a wireless mic setup, but generally I just kind of use the onboard audio. Another thing that is incredible about the ZV-1 that makes it perfect for vlogging and just capturing video on the go is the auto eye focus. Just as fast and accurate as the one on the FX3, as the A7S III and the A7C. This thing locks on to eyes super easy, and that means when I'm holding this out in front of me, when I'm trying to vlog, or when I set it down to capture video of myself, I know that I'm always gonna have focus. And the last thing I like about this as a vlogging camera is it shoots in all of Sony's different color profiles, which means color grading the footage from my ZV-1 to match my FX3 is easier. I can definitely get it done, and I can get similar colors, so it feels more cohesive, more consistent. If you want more details about the camera, check out the review, but let's move on to the next piece. This is actually one of the tripods that I use for my ZV-1. This is my handheld vlogging tripod. It's an interesting choice for many. So what this actually is it's a ball head on a magnetic base. So the reason why I bring this tripod with me around is because of how convenient this magnetic base is. The ZV-1 is not a very heavy camera. I don't need a Gorilla Pod. I don't even need my Ulanzi M11. I don't need like a flexible tripod to mount this to things. It's very light. So with this magnetic base, usually what I'll do is I'll just drop it into a vertical setting and I'll mount this on a magnetic surface. It holds the camera up perfectly. It's got great clearance for the screen. So I can just mount this on any metal surface. So if I want to do a vlog in the gym, or if I'm somewhere with a metal, a refrigerator door, there are tons of metallic surfaces that you can think of where a metallic base is going to be really useful. And the nice thing about this solid metal base is I can place it down on a table really easily. Obviously it's a much lower angle, but I've got another tripod that I carry with me for that reason. Okay, so that's my ZV-1 and tripod combo, but it wouldn't really be a vlogging setup if I didn't have more, right? This is the main camera when I'm vlogging. Now, let's go ahead and get my secondary camera. This is my Insta360 One X2. I have another review up on this camera as well, and I love this camera for a few reasons, right? This thing is even smaller than the ZV-1, which means when I'm trying to do something inconspicuous or when I want to grab something really quickly and I don't want to worry about exposure and ND filters and all those things, I pull this out and I just simply hit the record button, and it will start to record in a 360-degree field of view, which means I can capture anything and everything, and I don't have to worry about framing up my shot. So that's why I always bring this as a backup to the ZV-1. If I want to capture cool action footage, or we're playing, or we're riding bikes, or we're riding the one wheel, or we're doing anything where I don't have the time to whip out the ZV-1, I can pull this out of my pocket, hit record, and I know it'll capture whatever is happening. And that makes this thing really great. Some specs you might be interested in. In the 360 field of view mode, this thing captures 5.7K resolution video, which means that when you reframe, you can still get pretty high resolution output. The resolution is good enough for family videos and things that I want to remember, so I love this camera. Another accessory that comes with this camera that I carry is the magic selfie stick. So this is a must-have accessory for a 360 camera. What happens with these types of selfie sticks is that 360 cameras will automatically delete this stick out of frame, so it becomes invisible. And that's really nice. So I can hold this out, I can hang this, get really cool angles, and the selfie stick will never be in frame, and I still get that 360-degree field of view. The other reason I really like this selfie stick is it is compact. I will say it's a little long, but you know what? It is very thin, and it does a great job of keeping a low profile, right? Normally, I actually wouldn't be carrying all this stuff in my pockets if I didn't have to. I can though. Normally I'd have a bag, maybe a Peak Design 3-liter sling, which carries all of this stuff and more. But this is a really nice compact selfie stick, and sometimes if I want, I'll just bring this and the stick, and you know, it's incredibly tiny. Another thing to note about this selfie stick and this magnetic tripod is that they both work with either my ZV-1 or the Insta360 One X2. Okay, so say I wanted to get a stationary shot with my ZV-1, but I need something a little taller than the magnetic tripod. Well, I have a little cage at the bottom of my ZV-1 that gives me a ton of 1/4-20 mounting points, but both the selfie stick and that magnetic tripod mount work with 1/4-20 mounting points. So this selfie stick is also a tripod. So now I've got a stationary base for my ZV-1, and I have adjustable height. So if I wanted to change the angle for more tabletop style vlogging, or if I wanted to shoot a time lapse or do something like that, the selfie stick can do that for my ZV-1 and the Insta360 One X2. Another example, if I want to get a really cool hyperlapse or time lapse, or just a 360 shot with the Insta360 One X2, and I want to magnetize it to the top of the car, for example, for a hyperlapse, or to the side of a door or a building or any metal surface, and I want to get cool waterproof, safe action shots, I can do that. And this is metal, so I can mount it to vehicles, I can mount it to cars, to bikes, to scooters, anything that we're riding and we want really cool, interesting shots of. I don't have to worry about this thing getting beat up. It's waterproof, it's pretty sturdy, and the magnetic mount is super strong and will hold this in place, even to a moving car. All right, and that is my ultra compact, pocket-sized vlogging kit. I hope you guys enjoyed this content. Hit the like button, subscribe for more stuff just like this. I will see y'all in the next one.